Lincoln's Halloween Adventure, illustrated by Stu Brown and written by Raz T. Dear reader, the first sentence I wrote was the day my great-nephew Lincoln came into this world, for whom the main character is named after. I wanted to give him something special that would last forever. Congratulations, Lily and Devin. You really broke the mold with this one. The inspiration for Lincoln's adventure came from a young man named Chase, one of the kindest children I've ever met. I've had the pleasure of watching him grow up these last few years at the haunted attraction I work at. He might be afraid of everything inside of it, but he's truly the heart of our little haunt. And of course, without Stu, this project would have never happened. It was his brilliant artwork and ideas that truly brought Lincoln and his friends to life. And of course, Stu here, I'd like to dedicate this project to my children Aiden, Logan, and Evan Dean. I love you with all my heart. I'd also like to dedicate it to all the children in the world that are brave enough to face their fears every single day. Yours in Madness, Raz T. and Stu Brown. Lincoln loves Halloween. He loves the costumes people wear around town. He loves the parade and candy. Most of all, Lincoln loves the decorations. Lincoln wants to do the decorating this year, but he's afraid. He's afraid of the dark and the scary things that live in his house. Lincoln turns on his flashlight and takes a deep breath. Lincoln is still scared, but his dad's flashlight gives him courage. I know you're there, Lincoln says bravely. He sees his closet door open, and a tall monster steps out. He sees a short monster roll out from beneath the bed and stand up. Lincoln sees that they are just as scared as he is. What are you afraid of? Lincoln asks worriedly. I'm afraid of the boy with the toys in my closet, the tall monster says. I'm afraid of the boy who sleeps in the bed, the short monster says. Lincoln smiles and knows just what to do. I'm the boy with the toys who sleeps in the bed. I was afraid of you too, Lincoln explains. You're not so scary after all, the tall monster says. There's nothing to be afraid of, the short monster says. Lincoln is happy to have new friends on his adventure. Lincoln and his friends hear scary noises from the basement. I'm not going down there, the tall monster says. It's way too scary, the short monster says. Lincoln is scared too, but remembers the toy sword his brother gave him. Lincoln holds the sword in front of him and runs down the stairs. We know you're there and we're not afraid of you, Lincoln and his friends say together. The scary noises stop, and they see a slimy snake slither out. Lincoln and his friends are surprised to see that it's just as scared as they are. What are you afraid of? Lincoln asks worriedly. Well, I'm afraid of the thing that lives upstairs, the slimy snake says. I'm afraid of the scary noises they make, the slimy snake says. Lincoln and his friends know just what to do. We're the noisy things that live upstairs, Lincoln explains. We were afraid of you too, the monsters say together. You're not so scary after all, the slimy snake says. Lincoln is happy to have another new friend on his adventure. Lincoln and his friends hear scary noises from the attic. We're not going up there, the monsters say together. It's way too scary, the slimy snake says. Lincoln is scared too, but he remembers the mask his mother made him, and it gives him courage. Lincoln puts on the mask and runs up the stairs. We know you're there and we're not afraid of you, Lincoln and his friends say together. The scary noises stop, and they see a ghostly girl appear before them. Lincoln and his friends are surprised to see that she is just as scared as they are. What are you afraid of? Lincoln asks worriedly. I'm afraid of the things that live in the house, the ghostly girl says. I'm afraid of the scary noises they make, the ghostly girl says. Lincoln and his friends know just what to do. We're the noisy things that live in the house, the monsters say together. We were afraid of you too, the slimy snake says. You're not so scary after all, the ghostly girl says. Lincoln watches his friends proudly. Their adventure is almost over. Lincoln and his friends still have a job to do. They look through the boxes of decorations in the attic. It takes them a while, but they find the right box. Lincoln and his friends start decorating. Lincoln and his friends love Halloween. They love the costumes people wear around town. They love the parades and the candy. But most of all, they love the decorations. From the mind of Raz T. illustrated by Stu Brown. Lincoln's Halloween adventure follows the inspiring journey of a young boy determined to face his fears in time to decorate his house for Halloween. Lincoln learns a lot about himself and makes some new friends along the way.